I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple of witchy DIYs. I just really liked these ones. So the first one's just a simple kind of decor DIY that I've seen a lot of places, and I just wanted to kind of try it myself. I am not a great artist, so I just kind of did the best I could. Yeah, and I think it turned out okay. I hope you guys enjoy it and do it and share with me how your guys' turned out. If you do more phases than I did, I just did like the core 5 phases, so let me know. And then the second DIY, the pendulum in a jar or pendulum in a bottle. I saw this on Pinterest. I think it was like a TikTok that had been posted to Pinterest, and I was just instantly fascinated with this concept. And so I decided to make one and share it with you guys, because I've always been one that's like convinced that my hand is too shaky to do pendulum dowsing. And so the idea of a pendulum in a jar, a pendulum in a bottle, just really fascinated me, and I wanted to make one on my own. So I hope you guys really enjoyed these two witchy DIYs. Here we go. For this first DIY, you're going to need some of these wooden circles, which I found at Walmart in the like wooden craft section. Some paint. I'm using black and this metallic kind of gold rust color, but you can use whatever kind of color you want for your moons. Some paint brushes, some string or rope of any kind, a pen, and a glue gun. So start by painting your circles black. And then take your pen and start by sketching out your moon phases on the black circles. Now here is where I just did my best. And I just started with my full moon. And then next I did my half moons for either side of the full moon. I just started by doing a line down the middle of the circle and then drawing like a half circle on either side. And then finally I did the crescents for either end. Now once you have them all sketched out, you can take your gold paint or whichever color you're using and your paintbrush and just paint over the lines that you've traced out. And then once you have them traced out, you can go ahead and paint them in. Once they're dry, you can take your string and turn them over and use your glue gun to glue the string onto the back of your circles. And there you have a very easy moon phase wall decor. For your next DIY, your pendulum in a bottle, you're going to need a bottle or a jar. I am just repurposing this Starbucks Frappuccino bottle, and I put a hole in the lid. You can use like a knife or a screwdriver or scissors. You also need some salt, some mugwort, some clear crystal quartz, and a stone that is personal to you. I am using labradorite. You will also need, of course, a pendulum. I am using a lapis one that I found really cheap on Amazon, which is a good place to find like nice affordable crystals and stuff like that. So you're going to want to start by cleansing your jar or bottle. And I'm just using some cedar wood incense. And you're going to also want to cleanse your pendulum as well. Then you're going to want to take your salt and pour in a base on the bottom of your jar. And you can make this base as deep as you want or as shallow. Then you're going to break apart your mugwort and put that in the bottom of your jar as well. Next goes in your clear quartz crystals. And then the stone that's close to you. So here I'm putting in my labradorite. Next, all you have to do is add your pendulum. So you're going to want to string your pendulum through the hole in the top of your lid and set the desired length that you want, how low or high you want your pendulum to swing. And here's where you need to decide how you want to anchor your pendulum. You could tape it, you could seal it with wax, or like I'm doing, I'm just going to use a glue gun and glue it down, because we all know, if you've used crafts enough, like glue gun glue comes off really easily. So if I want to replace my pendulum or take it out, it's not going to be hard to do. And that's really all there is. If you want to get super fancy and decorate the outside of your bottle, you can. But obviously, before you use this, you want to have it sitting in a flat surface and rest before you try to use it, so that the pendulum has a chance to settle. But there is your pendulum in a jar, and I'm very excited to use it. Alright, you guys, there are two witchy DIYs. They are pretty affordable and easy. I mean, when you get into Wicca, anything with crystals, it's gonna start to add up and cost a little more than like normal, easy, cheap DIYs. But even then, especially if you go to like local rock shops or even use Amazon, you can find them pretty cheap. I would say, I mean, with existing supplies that I had, my pendulum in a bottle cost me less than $10. I mean, maybe even like less than $9. So, and I mean, I got a Starbucks coffee drink out of it. So, I mean, I was already going to drink it, so I just repurposed the bottle. So let me know what you guys thought of these two DIYs, and if you're going to use them and do them, and yeah, if you like them. So post in the comments down below, and if you want to show off if you guys did them, you can always follow me on Instagram at Gilded Griffin and always post on there. And yeah, let me know how they turned out for you, and I hope you guys are enjoying your October as much as I am. It's been delightful so far. So yeah, alright, I love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Whoa, look at that lung power. Bam.